Okay, page 5 of the Redacted Mueller report. The presidential campaign of Donald J. Trump, Trump campaign or campaign, showed interest in WikiLeaks releases of documents and welcomed their potential to damage candidate Clinton. Beginning in June 2016, Redacted forecast to senior campaign officials that WikiLeaks would release information damaging to candidate Clinton. WikiLeaks' first release came in July 2016. Around the same time, candidate Trump announced that he hoped Russia would recover emails described as missing from a private server used by Clinton when she was Secretary of State. He later said that he was speaking sarcastically. Redacted. WikiLeaks began releasing Podesta's stolen emails on October 7, 2016, less than 1 hour after a U.S. media outlet released video considered damaging to candidate Trump. Section 3 of this report details the office's investigation into the Russian hacking operations, as well as other efforts by Trump campaign supporters to obtain Clinton-related emails. Russian contacts with the campaign. The social media campaign and the GRU hacking operations coincided with a series of contacts between Trump campaign officials and individuals with ties to the Russian government. The office investigated whether those contacts reflected or resulted in the campaign conspiring or coordinating with Russia in its election interference activities. Although the investigation established that the Russian government perceived it would benefit from a Trump presidency and worked to secure that outcome, and that the campaign expected it would great benefit electorally from information stolen and released through Russian efforts, the investigation did not establish that members of the Trump campaign conspired or coordinated with the Russian government in its election interference activities. The Russian contacts consisted of business connections, offers of assistance to the campaign, invitations for candidate Trump and Putin to meet in person, invitations for campaign officials and representatives of the Russian government to meet, and policy positions seeking improved U.S.-Russian relations. Section 4 of this report details the contacts between Russia and the Trump campaign during the campaign and transition periods, the most salient of which are summarized below in chronological order. 2015. Some of the earliest contacts were made in connection with the Trump Organization real estate project in Russia known as Trump Tower Moscow. Candidate Trump signed a letter of intent for Trump Tower Moscow by November 2015, and in January 2016, Trump Organization executive Michael Cohen emailed and spoke about the project with the Office of Russian Government Press Secretary Dmitry Peskov. The Trump Organization pursued the project through at least June 2016, including by considering travel to Russia by Cohen and candidate Trump. Spring 2016, campaign foreign policy advisor George Papadopoulos made early contact with Joseph Misfud, a London-based professor who had connections to Russia and traveled to Moscow in April 2016. Immediately upon his return to London from that trip, Mifsud told Papadopoulos that the Russian government had dirt on Hillary Clinton in the form of thousands of missing emails. I write in blue ink here. This is my note, March 2016. Mifsud meets Papadopoulos. As of April 2018, Mifsud has been missing for months. Like Peter Smith, they both disappeared after talking with local press. Well, Peter Smith was the Wall Street Journal, and Mifsud also spoke with a publication in Moscow or in London. Okay, let's throw cards. Let's find out what happened. Okay, so this says, beginning in June 2016, redacted, forecast to senior campaign officials, that WikiLeaks would release information damaging to candidate Clinton. So the WikiLeaks first release came in July 2016. Around that time, candidate Trump announced that he hoped Russia would recover emails described as missing from a private server said to be used by Clinton when she was Secretary of State. And so I'm pretty sure that is Roger Stone. Also, take note that guccifer 2.0 established their Twitter account in June of 2016. So let's throw on this. Cards. What's going on here? Tell us. Beginning June 2016, Redacted forecast officials would release more information. And so what's this redacted part? You know, then Trump said he was being sarcastic about that. And then harm to ongoing matter. What is that ongoing matter? I am assuming it involves Trump. Cut my deck. What do we have on the bottom here? Tower. Kind of like a Trump tower. Okay. What's this about? Signifier. Ooh, Justice. Well, which Justice Department? Attorney General Barr, recuse, unrecuse? Or like the real Justice Department? Okay, what's covering this? Making people decide. Separating people from information, making choices, blindfolded. What's the challenge here? Harm to ongoing matter. The money exchange. I bet this is Roger Stone working with Guccifer, how to get the money to exchange, and I bet it has to do with Julian Assange. I could be wrong. What's the harm to ongoing matter? Ooh, they're investigating. Spying. Investigating at the base. What's crowning this? Oh, I did not think it was going to be Rebecca Mercer. Ooh, Rebecca Mercer. Roger Stone. What happened in the past? Death. I know, I was just talking about death. I think this change. Changing what? Changing money, exchanging money, transforming, life, death, transformation, transforming emails, transforming data, transforming primary information. Ooh, man. What came of that? Harm to ongoing matter. Someone's going to jail. Someone is having night terrors about this investigation and going to jail with, well, Roger Stone. But what else? How do we see this harm to ongoing matter? Stolen election. Stolen election. Stolen emails, stolen election. Okay, it's stolen emails. But the means by which they do stolen emails, they do stolen elections. What's the environment? Ivanka. Or stealing emails, Hillary's emails. Well, maybe at the time, Hillary, well, no, she was candidate. She should be the Queen of Wands. That's why I'm a little confused that Hillary would show up comfortably like this, which I think the environment is Ivanka, because I think part of her flipping, she's been doing stuff with and against Rebecca Mercer. So this could be Ivanka or it could be Hillary. I think it's Ivanka. Hopes. To make someone walk away. This was during the primaries. They wanted Hillary voters to walk away. Maybe this is Hillary voters. Fears. Good news, Jared. Good news, Jared. I think
part of Jared flipping is getting this information. That's what I've been seeing on my end. Ideally, the lovers, Trump, Putin, they had a little spat last night. And then Trump was making offers today. That's what that whole stupid Pompeo human rights thing was. It was kind of like a symbol of Trump to Putin, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I digress. Ideally, Trump, Putin would prevail. What's to come? What came of this? Oh, Page of Pentacles. We've got money. We've got money exchanges. This could be Jared, and it could also be Junior. So, harm to ongoing matter involves Roger Stone, Clinton's emails, Rebecca Mercer I did not expect to see, but that's what they're investigating. The justice about separating voters. What they did to Hillary voters. This has to do with what they did to Hillary voters, I think. To get them to walk away. This is more about separating Hillary voters and the operation they had going on. And Roger Stone worked with Guccifer. And this was around... So I don't know if this has to do with the email dumps, but wow. That is something, huh? Oh, look what was under here. The White House. So the White House was involved. Well, then Trump. Damn. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this, click like and subscribe. Thank you.